Hello YouTube family, Greg D here back with another Dcuo video, and today I want to bring you an atomic PvP loadout so that you can kick some ass, take some names, and be the best that you possibly can be with atomic PvP. I know that rhymed, that was stupid, but anyway, let's get right into the PowerPoints here. So, in your radioactive tree, you will need to go all the way down the middle, and then all the way down to the right. And the only reason why you have to go all the way down to the right is so that you can get Geiger Beam, is that's what we will use in our loadout. In the nuclear tree here, we just go down the middle, and then we need to go all the way down to get density, because that's what we will be using in our loadout as well. So we have 2 iconic powers left over, so as per usual, with every single time that you are DPSing, you always want to get Weapons Expert, Tactical Genius. As far as the loadout is concerned, let's go right into it. So we have Electron Flare, Geiger Beam, Proton Remedy, Density, Irradiate, Atom Powered Assault. Now, with this loadout, we are going to use our power interaction. A little bit of this is kind of like a balance between an offensive and a defensive loadout from what I have noticed thus far. So if you notice here, Electron Flare is kind of like a damage over time. As you can see there, your body continues to radiate energy for a short time, damaging nearby enemies. So basically what it does is it gives you like a little bit of an aura, and it is, like I said, sort of like a damage over time. Now it says here, dazed enemies instantly take additional damage, and that's the reason why we have Irradiate in this loadout, because Irradiate, as you see there, power interaction there, dazes enemies, making them vulnerable. So, with Geiger Beam, this is basically going to be your finisher. So when your opponent is below 35%, you are going to hit Geiger Beam. Much like the PvE loadout that I made, this hits very, very hard as you get to the end of your rotation in PvE. In PvP, this is your finisher move. You know, like I said, once you get the opponent below 35%, you can do this, and it'll knock the bejesus out of them. But be careful, because as it says there also, it is vulnerable to interrupt. So Proton Remedy is basically a self-healing power. So that's, you know, it's a healing over time, nothing too fancy there. Density is, as you can see there, increase your molecular density and transmute your body into extremely fortified metal for a short time, allowing you to absorb incoming damage. So that's basically, like I said, it's a way to kind of use as a defense. So that's why I mentioned in the beginning, it's kind of like an offensive and a defensive loadout. So don't forget to, as you can see there, it says usable while controlled. So if you do get knocked down, you can still hit this power and maybe survive an extra few seconds in order to get yourself up, so that you can knock out a few more moves, a few more powers, and possibly make a comeback and win. So we mentioned Irradiate is our power interaction, our dazing, so that Electron Flare does damage instantly, and then Atom Powered Assault is our attack buff. So really this, much like I say with most of my PvP loadouts here, your rotation is going to be pretty situational, but in this case it's not really all that difficult. So basically what I would do is you want to get Irradiate going. First 2 powers I would hit would be Irradiate, Atom Powered Assault. That way you get your power interaction and your attack buff up. Then you can just pretty much scroll through these 3 powers. Now, remember, Geiger Beam is your finisher, so wait for that to last. So basically I would hit Irradiate, Atom Powered Assault. Then you'd go to Electron Flare. If you need Proton Remedy, if you need healed, use that. If you need density to get a little bit extra defense, by all means use that. Now, don't forget too that Electron Flare is clippable, so you can clip Electron Flare with Proton Remedy. You can clip Electron Flare with density as well. So if you want to, this is probably what I would do. Like I said, you clip Radiate and Atom Powered Assault, and then I would clip Electron Flare, and let's say I needed health, so Proton Remedy, heal myself over time. Or if I needed a little bit extra defense, density, like I said. And then Geiger Beam is your final knockout blow, so that you can win. So really this is pretty easy. I mean, compared to the other PvP loadouts that I've made with some of the other powers, I feel like this is very, very easy, very simple, You can go pretty much right through the rotation. Just as always, remember to block and your block break and counters. And the great thing, like I mentioned about the powers, is that usable while controlled, So that is definitely a great thing to remember, as well as even if you do get knocked down, you can heal yourself. You can give yourself a little bit extra defense. So with that being said, guys, I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching and your support. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more DCUO content on my channel. And until next time, guys, we'll see you soon.